When one cannot lift weights, he will finger fuck a tripod. Alright,
What are we doing tonight, Trevor?
why are you filming this?
Because I can. What are you doing tonight, Trevor?
Yeah, shit my hands and clap like an excited seal.
What are we doing tonight, Nick?
I'm gonna shit in my hands and clap like an excited seal.
What are we doing tonight, Joey?
Your mom! Oh, my tongue was just choked.
Get ready, we dumping.
Why'd you film Nick for a second?
Was you something funny I got earlier? Look at this video, I was dying. Look at Trevor's face. Look at his paws.
You guys?
Farewell, Joseph. I know.
I'll see you soon, homie.
But yeah, something like that.
Just 8-string things.
Mm-hmm. So, Trevor, my friend, what are you using to write with this evening?
I'm using the TSC T-Sex 50.
T-Sex, indeed.
I've been looking for a lot of, like, good demoing VSTs, since we don't have Nick's Axe Effects hooked up yet for production. So for writing, I've just been, using the TSC X50. Been using the Impact Studios presets and artist IRs. Currently, this is Nick's. Yeah. I'm currently using the Oceano Tone, and Nick is using the A Night in Texas one. Obviously, none of this is going to be in the final version of the EP. This is solely for writing purposes.
Pre-production.
As you can see, we have a lot of material written so far for you guys.
Absolute hours worth of music written.
We have bled for this album. We have bled, shitted, farted, and camed for this music.
I'm missing a leg.
I'm missing a testicle.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It was rough. Don't fuck with the rat dog.
They're
especially
made
if you
purely
sit
of
down.
tremble and hatred.
Exactly. That's why we deal with these guys.
I hope you were pointing it at the 8-string, because I wasn't sure what to film over here.
Both the cat and the 8-string, both are extremely
Oh, I
thick.
didn't even notice Frodo down there.
I know. Look how fucking thick that boy is. Now you knows how thick he is.
He is a thick gentleman.
He's the thickest chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Not the thickest, but that's why I thrive for him to be. He will be the thickest boy.
He's getting there.
He is getting there. But, yeah, for writing, this time around, we definitely have a lot of gear upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the Ibanez RG7421 PB. It's just the popular Burl top. These are currently just stock pickups, or Ibanez something. But for when we get into final tracking, I plan on having a Seymour Duncan Jupiter in the bridge and a Centium in the neck, and I'll definitely show you guys when I get that upgrade. But right now it's just stock Ibanez bridge, stock tuners, stock everything. But I think the pure aesthetic of this blue top is the stained back. Look at that fucking wagon. God
The wagon.
damn. How do you like them apples?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but currently I'm just using regular Ibanez 7-string slinkies. I think the thickest gauge on this is like 56 or 58 or something, so it's definitely not heavy enough for as aggressive as I play. I might upgrade it to a 62 or 64. It depends, because we're still only playing in drop A on our 7s, but on our 8 strings we're playing in drop E, and I really like to have super thick strings. For my 8 strings, I like to go like 80 gauge on the bottom. Which some say that's too thick. You might get lost in the thick, but I like the thick, and I like to live life on the edge, and I live dangerously. And that is how you play deathcore. You live life on the edge. You play thick fucking strings on an 8-string, tuned to open E. Fuck that. Tune it down to double drop D. Fuck that. Tune it down to double drop A. Unless you're a pussy. You get down with the thickness.
Oh, wow.
Indeed. I'm gonna create an EDM remix of that.
Yes.
Put it at the end of the video. That tone though.
I like to go for a nice natural tone.
Ooh, we got the lotion here. What is this majestic piece of wood?
This, my friend, is an Ibanez RGD IX7 MPB. And my low A is unlocked. I was unaware of that, but we're locked down now, so we're all good. Goto locking tuners up here, very nice. Keeps this thing in tune pretty consistently. I very rarely have to mess with it.
Fucking matching headstock.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. This is one of my favorite finishes on any guitar I've ever seen. We got DiMarzio Fusion Edge pickups in here, and I'm pretty happy with them. This guitar is what made me fall in love with DiMarzio pickups. I'd never really experimented with them before, but it's very nice.
But Seymour Duncan's better, right?
I'm quite a fan of Seymour Duncan. I wouldn't mind a Pegasus Sentient set myself.
But Seymour Duncan's better, right?
Seymour Duncan's better, yes.
Seymour Duncan is better.
Yeah, I like the one volume knob too. I just know there's no tone knob to really get in the way here. I never really use a tone knob. I just
No
keep it on
extra
10 the whole
bullshit.
way. Precisely.
Because this is deathcore. We don't give a fuck about tone. No. Who gives a fuck about tone? All we give a fuck about is thickness.
The thickness.
The thickness.
It's all about thickness in deathcore. But yeah, we got this guitar, and for tracking, once we get around to final tracking, we have my Axe-Fx unit that we have several very nice chunky tones in that will sound lovely on the EP.
Are they thick though?
They are very thick. You're not prepared for the thickness. Multiple levels of thickness will be explored. The very ground will shake. The earth will crack open. The sky will weep at the thickness that you will see within us.
Will tears rain down from the sky as well?
Tears will rain down from the sky.
I love you, man.
Heafy. I also use the Axe-Fx Live. It's what I've been using live for all of our shows since last February, and I'm immensely happy with it. I wouldn't go back to a tube amp any day of the week. There's really no need. They're just infinite tones locked inside just this one box, and it's all you really need.
Wow, I wish I could relate.
I wish you could as well. One day.
Should we play a song?
Yep.